Keilen Fantroy versus Edwin Chavez is a featherweight bout. Edwin Chavez has achieved a record of 2 wins with absolutely no losses. Keilen Fantroy has achieved a record of 0 wins, 0 losses, as he is currently making his pro MMA debut in this LFA 91 bout. Alright, so Keilen Fantroy actually had a horrible amateur career, as he ended up going 13-8, as at the start of his career, he ended up getting a first round submission and a KO victory in the third round, but in his third fight, he ended up losing by guillotine choke in the third round. After his first loss as an amateur, he came back with a first round KO victory, but ended up losing his next fight by second round TKO. After that loss, he came back with a first round submission win, but ended up getting submitted in the first round in his next fight. After that submission loss, he came back with 2 first-round KOs in a row, but ended up losing his next fight against Brandon Mayer by rear naked choke in the first round. After that loss, he came back with a second-round guillotine choke submission, followed by a first-round KO, but lost his next fight by second-round submission. After that loss, he came back with a unanimous decision win, but ended up losing his next fight by rear naked choke in the third round. After that loss, he came back with a unanimous decision win over Ricky Ortiz, but ended up losing his next 2 fights by first round triangle choke submission and second round TKO. After those 2 losses, he came back with 3 straight wins by rear naked choke in the first round, second round rear naked choke, and second round KO. Alright, now let's take a look at his opponent, Edwin Chavez. Alright, so Edwin Chavez actually went undefeated as an amateur as well, with 6 wins with absolutely no losses, as he started his career with a second round submission, followed by a unanimous decision, followed by a third round KO victory, and then 3 unanimous decision victories. Now, after those 6 wins as an amateur, he ended up getting a KO victory as a pro, and then a unanimous decision victory as a pro. Alright, so I honestly think this fight is a little bit of a mismatch, but there are definitely ways for Keilen Fantroy to win this fight, but since Edwin Chavez, his striking and his wrestling is just so much better than Fantroy's, I think this fight will go all the way, with Edwin Chavez dominating all 3 rounds, and I think Edwin Chavez is going to get the win by unanimous decision. Alright, if you agree, disagree, or have something to say, make sure to put in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to back to every single those comments. Make sure to like, subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the absolute best MMA content out there. It's been fun, but I'm out of here.